Way. Hey all, this is Richard Burkett behind the camera. I am sitting here with one of my vendors, Emmanuel Adolfo. I've been working with him now for about 2 or 3 years now. I just wanted to highlight and spotlight this gentleman right here. We are very happy with what he has done for us in our development project in local government, specifically in Ikorobukoyi, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. So Emmanuel is someone that I wanted to showcase to all the Akwa Ibomites living in the United States, Europe, across the world, who are looking to build either a residential property or even an enterprise commercial property in not in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, and they are looking for a trusted, reliable person to handle the work soup to nuts, meaning from beginning to the end. So Emmanuel is someone that I really wanted to showcase. I want you guys to meet. So I'm going to give him an opportunity to talk a little bit about what he does. And so Emmanuel, the floor is yours. So just tell the audience who you are and where you are based. Most importantly, your address, where you are based, and what you can do, what you have done, or what you can do for clients.
Okay, my name is Engineer Emmanuel Dufford. I'm the Head of Operations, Techno Engineering and Construction Limited. And we are situated at number 97/123 Abag Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. And Techno Engineering Company, core services is engineering, construction, and training. And when you talk about the training, let's start from training. Training is all about maybe taking on an IT student, industrial trainings, or maybe someone who wants to do a professional training in softwares like AutoCAD, Revit. As a construction company, we have professionals and instructors who can actually take on these services. Then also we have the construction aspect of it. Of course, we have professional team members who can be able to execute any kind of project, or however the case may be. Then I'm also talking about the engineering aspect of it. If you're talking about state-of-the-art design, what it has to do with architectural design, road design, or what have you, we have good professional teams who can actually handle each of these services. And
so 1 second, that's good. Okay. Keep that in mind, but look at the camera is the client, the camera is the audience.
Okay.
So make sure you're looking, make sure you're looking directly at the person that's watching this.
Okay.
Okay.
So I should continue?
Yeah.
Start again?
Yeah, start again from like the previous one, then go from there.
Okay, so my name is Engineer Emmanuel Dufford. I'm the Head of Operations of Techno Engineering and Construction Limited. And it's located at number 97/123 Abag Road, Uyo, Nigeria. Our services include engineering, procurement, training as well, and construction. Those are the 3 or 4 major services that we actually take on at Techno Engineering and Construction Limited. I'm talking about construction. Of course, we have series of projects that we embarked on in Akwa Ibom State, in River State, in Cross River State, as the case may be. So, but we are set to make a difference in the construction industry. We're talking about building trust because one of the major challenges why we don't have foreigners coming into Nigeria to invest is because there is no trust. Sometimes you have funds entrusted into your maybe family members or friends or colleagues who you've known for decades or for years, but find it very difficult for them to execute a certain project. That's why we have Techno Engineering Construction Limited. And of course, you want to build within 3 to 4 months, 4 months to 6 months. Of course, we can help you deliver. We can help you plan your project. We are from design stage up to the finishing stage. And of course, we have a project timeline. Talking about maybe a project manager who can be able to schedule a project from start to finish at every point. So be not afraid, because at Techno Engineering we deploy the best of services and the best professional to execute each of these services.
Yes, I know you mentioned Cross River State, but you also work in villages too, because you've done work for us in the village. Talk about your village development services. For those who might think that all the developments are in the big cities, I mean, I've been coming to Nigeria consistently now since 2020, and I can tell you that There is an agenda with the new governor to focus on rural development. So a lot of those developments now are starting to expand from the cities into the towns, into the villages now. So talk a little bit more about your village project services for those who are looking to build something in the village.
Okay, that's great. Actually, project is all about planning and scheduling. So it's all about having an agreement with the client, a start time and a finishing time. Of course, we have a team whom we can mobilize to whichever community, because we are based in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. But of course, if we are going to a community, maybe a state like Cross River or Calabar, as the case may be, what happens is that we have a start and finishing line, and we put our team together and we move to those communities. So whichever it is, in the rural area, no matter how interior it is, of course, we have a team. It's all about planning, like I said, and mobilizing a team. We move in there, get a shelter, and we get to finish within the certain timeline, within a specific timeline.
Excellent. Talk a little bit about your target clientele. Who is your target client?
Okay, our target client is actually a Nigerian and mostly an Akwa Ibomite living overseas, who doesn't have the trust, generally Nigerian, who doesn't have the trust to come back or to embark on a project in Nigeria. Because why I'm saying that is because we've encountered a lot. There are several projects we've embarked on actually after a certain contractor must have messed up the whole thing. We had to take over. We have one in the UK, we have one in the US as well. So, but what actually happening right here is that we have a professional team which can deliver, not just the professional. We are talking about our integrity, which is at stake. So if we must protect the name Techno Engineering and Construction Limited, of course, we should be able to stand by our words. And that is all about delivery. Delivery, and not just delivery, we're talking about quality project delivery. And of course, since we have registered engineer, I'm a registered engineer as well. So of course, I can't go beyond our code of conduct or practices, as the case may be. So of course, I know all these things in mind. So while we guide our client towards the economic aspect of it, we also put first the safety aspect of it, which is very important.
So talk a little bit about some of the problems that you are solving for clients. Because in my case, I mean, I met Emmanuel, just to add on to what he said, as a result of an engineer before him who absolutely just didn't deliver on his promises to me as a client. And I ended up looking for a replacement and found Emmanuel, who has been solving my construction needs since 2021. So I'm going on 3 years now. So talk about some of the challenges that most of your clients have faced and the problems that you solve for them.
Okay, one of it is that we have a lot of people who claim to be an engineer, who claim to be builders, but no experience. And of course, when you are not theoretically trained or educated, as the case may be, but I wouldn't want to actually say much on that. But when you are not really trained educationally and otherwise, you realize that you have some leakages of how best you can deliver. Most of these people will say, yes, I can do it. At the end of the day, the rate of supervision, deliver, and the outcome of the project becomes so low compared to the expectation of clients. Yes, we tackle that fact. And secondly, you're talking about trust, whereby a client will agree and have a design of a standard design given to a contractor to go ahead and build. But coming down to realize that, number one thing is that the quality of project delivery is out of point. So it becomes a challenge. So these are most of the things what we are tackling at Techno Engineering and Construction Limited, and ensuring that we deliver the best, we give the best advice to our clients, and also we try to cut costs. And of course, talking about cutting costs, it also has to do with a client having a design and having it delivered the way he wants, of course.
Do you also handle procurement for clients? If I want to buy, let's say, materials right now, do you have the capabilities to go out there and source the materials for the clients, obviously procure it for them, and also ensure that they're getting market rates. And I think that is also one of, and I'm sure you've heard, everyone has heard the stories where you will send someone out to go and price raw materials for you, and then they'll price it, and then they'll come back to you with an inflated price above the actual market value. Do you help customers also? And I think that's also part of the problem that we face as international developers, where we are not really based here, so we can't go out and source the goods. Obviously, you can be trusted to do this procurement and also help your developer customers save money. I think that's what it's all about. So talk about some of your procurement services, and then we'll close with that.
Okay, actually, as a construction company, we have about 10 years experience in the industry, and of course, you actually know that has to do with a lot. So we have vendors of different areas, talking about from chippings to wood materials to iron materials, as the case may be.
Cement too.
And of course, if we are giving you any price, we give you a competitive price. We advise our clients, if you discover that what the price we're giving you is more higher than what you can get in the market, then you forget about it. To tell you that means that yes, we are giving you a competitive price of a slight difference of what you obtain in the market. Yes, it should be cheaper. Because if we don't do that, that means we are not making any difference. We are not solving any problem in the industry. So that's just it.
So then, what is the best way to reach you for consulting? Obviously, if people are looking at taking on projects, they have to first of all consult with the builder that they have in mind first. So what is the best way to contact you?
Okay, is to visit our website, www.techno-constructionlimited.com. That is our official website. Then for more details, you can always contact us on our WhatsApp, +234 802607 5520. Anytime, any day, 24 hours. We'll respond to your request.
All right, repeat that number one more time.
+234 802607 5520.
All right, so we're gonna close with just one more thing that you would like to add for the viewers who are watching, and then we'll close with that. What would you like to share or tell the viewers before we leave?
Okay, just
why should they choose you? Why should clients choose Techno Engineering?
Okay, the difference is all we can say is just for you to give a try. Give a try, make a comparison. For example, you want to put up a design, contact our team, we'll give you a design you can compare to others. It's very simple. Then apart from that, if you're handling the construction, then get someone to check whatever we're doing to compare to maybe whatever you've experienced previously, because we actually know that there is no client that doesn't have a builder, so to say, or that doesn't have somebody they know or that they know. So, but of course, giving us an opportunity will actually spell out the difference, that yes, we can do better than whatever you experienced previously. I don't know if that's good.
I think that's amazing. Yeah, we'll end it.